What if I tell you that one woman changed the course of history with her voice, not with an army, not with money, but with her intelligence, her confidence, her words? Do you ever feel scared to speak English? Do you feel your voice is too weak, your grammar not good enough, your accent not perfect? Listen carefully. The world never belonged to the loudest person. It belonged to the smartest communicator. And today, I want to tell you the story of Cleopatra. A young girl, a queen. She was not born powerful. She was born into danger, into politics, into competition. Many people wanted her throne. Many people wanted her silence. But Cleopatra had something special. She learned languages. Not one, not two, but many. She could speak to different nations in their own tongue. She could understand their fears, their desires, their weaknesses. And when she spoke, people listened. Why? Because words are power. Imagine walking into a room and speaking English with confidence. Imagine not being afraid anymore. That is power. Cleopatra knew that if she wanted to survive, she had to grow. She had to become sharper than her enemies. So she studied. She observed. She practiced. Even when the palace was full of tension, even when betrayal was around her, she did not stop learning. And slowly, her voice became her weapon. Her knowledge became her shield. Ask yourself, are you using your voice, or are you hiding it? English is not just a language. It is an opportunity. It is influence. It is connection. If Cleopatra could rise in a world full of danger by mastering communication, what can you do in today's world with the same courage? Think about it, because this story is not only about a queen, it is about you. Learn to communicate clearly. Clear communication is not about using difficult words. It is about expressing simple ideas with confidence. Many people think English is about perfect grammar, but real power comes from clarity, not perfection. When you speak clearly, people understand you. When people understand you, they trust you. Trust builds connection. Connection builds opportunity. If your message is confusing, people lose interest. If your message is simple, people stay with you. Think about strong leaders. They speak in a way everyone understands. They do not try to impress. They try to connect. Clear communication removes fear. It removes misunderstanding. It creates respect without force. It creates influence without shouting. Sometimes you stay silent because you are unsure. You worry about mistakes, but mistakes are not the real problem. Unclear thinking is the real problem. First, think clearly. Then, speak clearly. Short sentences are powerful. Direct words are memorable. When you speak slowly, your mind becomes calm. When your mind is calm, your message becomes strong. Communication is not only about speaking, it is also about listening. When you listen carefully, you respond wisely. Wise responses create strong impressions. Clear communication helps in interviews. It helps in meetings. It helps in friendships. It helps in leadership. Imagine explaining your idea confidently. Imagine people nodding in agreement. That confidence grows step by step. It grows with daily practice. Read simple English every day. Repeat sentences out loud. Record your voice. Notice where you hesitate. Improve one small thing daily. Do not try to change everything at once. Clarity is built slowly, but its impact is powerful. When your words are clear, your personality shines. Opportunities notice you. Clear communication shows maturity. It shows self-control. It shows that you value the listener. It shows that you respect time. You need a clear message. You do not need complex vocabulary. You need strong understanding. Practice explaining simple topics. Explain your day in English. Explain your dreams in English. The more you explain, the sharper you become. The sharper you become, the more confident you feel. Communication is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Clarity gives you presence. Presence gives you power. And power begins with one simple decision: to speak clearly every single day. Knowledge is your real strength. Real strength does not always look loud. Sometimes it looks quiet and focused. Many people chase money. Many people chase status. But without knowledge, both can disappear. With knowledge, you can rebuild anything. Knowledge gives you direction. It gives you clarity in confusion. When problems come, panic destroys weak minds. But knowledge creates solutions. The more you learn, the more you see. The more you see, the better you decide. Education is not only about school. It is about daily growth. It is about asking questions. It is about staying curious. Why does this happen? How can this improve? Curiosity turns ordinary people into powerful thinkers. Powerful thinkers shape their own future. Knowledge protects you from manipulation. It protects you from fear. When you understand something, you stop being afraid of it. Understanding removes darkness. English knowledge works the same way. The more words you know, the braver you feel. The more you understand, the more confident you speak. Confidence attracts respect. People may ignore noise, but they listen to intelligence. Knowledge makes your words meaningful. It makes your ideas valuable. Imagine sitting in a meeting. Everyone is silent. You speak with clarity and facts. Suddenly, attention shifts toward you. That is the power of preparation. That is the power of learning. Every book you read adds strength. Every lesson you practice builds skill. At first, progress feels slow, but growth is happening inside. Small knowledge every day becomes big wisdom over time. Consistency creates mastery. Do not underestimate simple learning. Simple habits create extraordinary results. Learn one new word daily. Learn one new idea daily. Practice speaking what you learn. Apply what you understand. Knowledge without action is weak. Knowledge with action is unstoppable. The world changes fast. Technology changes fast. Opportunities move quickly. Only prepared minds can catch them. When you invest in knowledge, you invest in yourself. No one can steal that investment. Money can be lost. Positions can change. But knowledge stays with you. It travels with you everywhere. It gives you independence. It gives you confidence. It gives you the ability to stand alone. It gives you the power to rise again. Strong people are not born ready. They build themselves through learning. They read when others scroll. They practice when others complain. They grow silently. They shine loudly. Later, your mind is your greatest asset. Train it daily. Feed it with positive information. Strengthen it with discipline. Because in the end, real power is not physical, and intellectual power begins with one choice: to learn something new every single day. Confidence changes everything. It changes how you walk. It changes how you speak. It changes how you see yourself. Confidence is not about being perfect. It is about accepting yourself while improving daily. Many people stay silent because they fear judgment. They fear mistakes. But confidence grows when you act despite fear. It grows when you speak even with small errors. Have you noticed something? People respect courage more than perfection. When you speak with belief, your voice becomes strong. When your voice becomes strong, your presence becomes powerful. Confidence starts inside your mind. It begins with your thoughts. If you think, "I can't do this," your body follows that belief. If you think, "I am learning, I am improving," your energy changes immediately. Your shoulders lift. Your tone becomes steady. Confidence is built through preparation. Preparation removes unnecessary fear. When you practice English daily, you reduce hesitation. When you reduce hesitation, you increase flow. Flow creates rhythm. Rhythm creates impact. Even small progress builds belief. Belief builds identity. You start seeing yourself differently. You start speaking differently. Confidence also means staying calm under pressure. It means thinking before reacting. It means listening fully. It means responding wisely. When you are confident, you do not rush your words. You pause with control. You speak with intention. Confidence attracts opportunities. People trust confident communicators. They feel safe around clarity. They feel inspired by certainty. But remember something important. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance ignores growth. Arrogance talks over others. Confidence respects others. True confidence is quiet strength. It does not need to shout. It stands firm. It stays steady. Every time you practice speaking, you are building inner strength. Every time you overcome fear, you are reshaping your identity. Do not wait to feel ready. Start before you feel ready. Action creates confidence. Waiting destroys momentum. Speak in front of a mirror. Record your voice. Repeat simple sentences daily. Correct yourself gently. Celebrate small improvements. Notice your progress. Confidence grows step by step. It grows through consistency. One day you hesitate. Next week you speak clearly. 1 month later, you surprise yourself. The person who once avoided speaking now expresses ideas boldly. That transformation is powerful. That transformation is real. Confidence changes how the world responds to you. But first, it changes how you respond to yourself. It turns doubt into determination. It turns fear into fuel. And it begins with a simple decision: to believe in your voice every single day. Never stop improving yourself. Growth is a daily decision. It is not a one-time event. Few continue with discipline. Improvement is not always visible, but it is always happening inside. Every small effort matters. Every small habit shapes your future. You do not become better overnight. You become better over time. One page read daily. One new word learned daily. One mistake corrected daily. One fear faced daily. That is how progress is built. Step by step. Some days you feel motivated. Some days you feel tired. Improve anyway. Move anyway. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Consistency is stronger than talent. If you improve just 1% every day, your life will look different in 1 year. Ask yourself honestly, are you growing or just repeating yesterday? Comfort feels safe, but comfort stops progress. Growth feels uncomfortable, but growth creates strength. When you challenge yourself, you expand your limits. When you expand your limits, you discover new abilities. Learning English works the same way. Practice even when it feels difficult. Speak even when you hesitate. Try even when you are unsure. Improvement requires patience. It requires commitment. There will be slow days. There will be mistakes. Do not quit because of slow progress. Slow progress is still progress. Compare yourself only to your past self, not to others. Everyone has a different starting point. Everyone has a different journey. Focus on becoming better than yesterday. That is real competition. Read books that challenge your thinking. Listen to voices that inspire growth. Spend time with people who push you forward. Avoid habits that pull you backward. Your environment shapes your mindset. Why? Our mindset shapes your actions. Your actions shape your results, and results shape your future. Improvement is not only skill-based, it is also character-based. Improve your patience. Improve your discipline. Improve your attitude. The stronger your character becomes, the stronger your life becomes. When you improve yourself, opportunities begin to notice you. When you grow internally, your confidence rises naturally. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Start with what you have. Use your current resources. Use your current time. Even 15 minutes daily can change you. Even small effort creates momentum. Momentum builds habit. Habit builds transformation. Never believe you are finished. There is always a higher level. There is always a better version of you waiting. Keep sharpening your mind. Keep strengthening your skills. Keep expanding your vision. Keep pushing your limits. Because the moment you stop improving, you start standing still. Your voice can shape your future. Your voice is more powerful than you think. It carries your ideas into the world. It introduces you before your work does. It represents you when you are not present. Many people underestimate their voice. They think it is too small to matter. But every big change in history started with words. Every opportunity begins with communication. When you speak clearly, you open doors. When you express your ideas confidently, you create possibilities. Silence keeps you invisible. Expression makes you visible. Have you ever stayed quiet, even when you had a good idea? That silence may have cost you growth. That silence may have delayed your success. Your voice is not just sound, it is identity. It shows your mindset. It shows your belief level. If you speak with doubt, people feel uncertainty. If you speak with clarity, people feel confidence. English gives your voice global reach. It connects you beyond borders. It allows you to share your thoughts widely. It allows you to compete internationally. A strong voice builds strong networks. Strong networks create strong futures. When you communicate well, you influence decisions. When you influence decisions, you shape outcomes. That is real power. That is real impact. Your career depends on communication. Your relationships depend on communication. Your leadership depends on communication. Your growth depends on communication. Imagine speaking in an interview without fear. Imagine presenting your idea smoothly. Imagine leading a discussion confidently. That future begins with practice today. Your voice grows stronger with use. It becomes clearer with repetition. Practice speaking daily. Practice sharing your thoughts. Do not hide behind hesitation. Step forward with courage. Every time you speak, you build self-trust. Self-trust builds confidence. Confidence builds authority. Authority creates opportunities. Opportunities shape destiny. Your background does not define you. Your voice can redefine you. Where you start does not matter. How you speak and grow does. Speak about your dreams. Speak about your goals. Speak about your plans. The more you express, the more you expand. The more you expand, the more you achieve. Your future employer is listening. Your future partner is listening. Your future audience is listening, even when you cannot see them. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for perfection. Use the voice you have today. Strengthen it every single day, because one clear sentence can change a direction. One confident conversation can change a career. One powerful voice can change a life. English. 3.